My name's Kelly Skwarek. I'm the Director for Head Start and Early Head Start Services here at Region 10. What do I do? My biggest job is to be here to support all of you in your efforts as you work with the children and our families. We have a large Head Start grant. We serve 1,120 children, and we have 113 staff members on our team. And my ultimate job is to really support all the work that all of you do. Do a few things on the side, and I look forward to getting to know you, and you can learn more about that. Why do I do this? I really believe in early childhood education. I believe the earlier we have children in safe, nurturing, learning environments to help them with their early childhood development, as well as working with parents and encouraging them as the first teachers. You know, education really is the key to having lots of success and opportunities in life. And we get to really start kids out on that journey and families out on that journey. So that's a great place to be. Welcome to the team. I look forward to meeting you and learning about what your passion is being on our team.
My name is Ernestine Townsend, and I am the Head Start, Early Head Start Assistant Director, and on a personal note, a mother and grandmother. I've worked for Region 10 for almost 26 years in several different roles. Working for Region 10 Head Start has been very rewarding for me. I believe I have a heart for people, and I've always enjoyed working with people. Seeing parents and their children succeed is always a goal you want to see accomplished. I have learned so much in my various roles. Not only have I enjoyed working with the families, but I've also enjoyed working with the staff. My role as Assistant Director is to support the Head Start Director. This sometimes involves communicating with school districts, communicating with staff and parents, and then facilitating the completion of special reports and projects. When I think about my almost 26 years with Head Start, I can't think of another place that I would like to have spent those 26 years.
Hi, my name's Janet Brown. I'm a Lead Support Family Resource Specialist. My role with Region 10 has two parts. The first is working with families of kiddos in our Head Start program. I work with them to help them find their strengths and their needs. And if they have some needs, I want to connect them to resources in the community to help meet those. That could mean anything from trying to go to college, finding a new job, or maybe finding a new doctor or dentist for their child. So whatever they are wanting to work on or a goal that they have, I want to support the family in that. The other part of my job is supporting coworkers in what they need to do their job, and if they need some resources to meet the needs of their family, want to help them. So that's one of the reasons that I work for Head Start. I like helping, and in my role, I get to help not only families, but my coworkers, and I enjoy that. The other reason is I really believe the program works. I've seen families make really big strides while they've been in the program, and I just love that. So I just believe in the program, and I think it's great.
Well, hello there. My name is Leslie Cotto. I am an education consultant for Head Start and Early Head Start. As a consultant, I support teachers and instructional assistants on an assigned campus. How will that support look like? Well, let's see. I support them by the implementation of the federal performance standards, with developmentally appropriate teaching strategies, with classroom quality assessments, the use of the curricula, and by also supporting teachers and guiding them with reflective feedback and goal setting. In addition to that, I also work closely with administrators and other Head Start staff, like, let's say, mental health, disabilities, other education consultants, and other staff members from Region 10 as well. And all this is to provide quality services to our community and definitely to our kiddos, our babies that we love and we care and cherish them. So that's me, Leslie Cotto. Remember this face. Bye.
Hello, I'm Linda Doak. I'm the Center Manager for the McKinney Early Head Start program. My main responsibilities and duties are to ensure that child care licensing standards are upheld. I coach and mentor the teachers. I help them with lesson plans and assessments on the children. I work with the parents and the other staff at the center to make sure that our day-to-day operations run smoothly. The main reason I got into the child development field was that I've always loved young children. I've worked in child development for the last 39 years since I graduated. I went to work for Early Head Start in 2000 and left there and then came back in 2009. So I've had a total of almost 14 years working for Early Head Start. I love the young children, the infants and toddlers. I love working with them and their parents, and really enjoy seeing all the children grow, and love working with the teachers and everybody in Early Head Start.
Hi, I'm Beth Fields, and I'm an administrative assistant who is supporting the education team for Head Start and Early Head Start. On a typical day, I place orders, I support CDA applications, I make myself available to the education team so that they have the time and flexibility to support teachers and staff in their classrooms. Fun fact about me, I'm also an artist, so I'm here in my art studio where you might find me creating encaustic collage paintings or mixed media art journaling. It runs the range. I'm always thrilled to express myself creatively. I was lucky enough to join the Region 10 team in my 22nd year in education, and it's been very exciting to find ways to use what I've learned on my professional journey and my deep love for early childhood in new and exciting ways.
Hello, my name is Janie Garcia, Program Assistant for the Early Head Start Rockwell campus. As a program assistant, I support the program manager, the staff, and the families on the day-to-day operational and the educational needs. Early childhood education is very important to me, and it's something that I hold near and dear to my heart. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. As a former student of Head Start in the early years, I go way back. I know and understand how important to give an early foundation in learning and brain development. I myself benefited from that, and I am privileged and honored to be a part of that foundation.
Hi, my name is Cindy Griffith, and I'm the program coordinator for the education component of the Head Start, Early Head Start program at Region 10. That means I support an amazing team of education consultants as they support the teachers in the classrooms. They order furniture, supplies, materials. They give them strategies. They coach. They have curriculum, training, professional development, just all kinds of things, everything education. I've been a teacher all of my life. I started when I was a little girl, and my students were my pets, my dogs, my cats, my stuffed animals. So I knew I was either going to be a teacher or a veterinarian, and I ended up in elementary ed. I taught for 20 years in the classroom, loved every minute of it, taught every grade from kindergarten to 5th grade, and then the last 7 years in the classroom before coming to Region 10 was in the Head Start classroom under this grant. I get a big kick out of kids. I love watching them learn. I love to see the light bulbs go off, and I love the impact that I have on them hands-on. They are a joy, and that's why I ended up in education.
Hello, my name is Giselle Hamilton. I am Rockwall Early Head Start Center Manager. My primary role is to manage center operations according to regulated child care licensing standards. And in doing so, I ensure that the center is equipped with supplies and materials to function successfully on a daily basis. I support teachers through instructional coaching to enhance teaching practices that consist of developmentally appropriate activities guided by individualized lesson plans for each child. I oversee developmental screenings and assessments that are administered by teachers to assess children's cognitive, language, social and emotional development, as well as physical development. I was inspired to work in early education with young learners because of personal experiences and influences that I have had. And in doing so, I am now able to pursue or fulfill my passion of planting seeds of endless possibilities in young children with the hope of producing a garden of uniqueness.
I'm Liz Haywood, Family Engagement Consultant. I work with and support site facilitators and family resource specialists. We all work with the families to help support them in all aspects so that they can all be successful. I think we can all agree that this program, Head Start and Early Head Start, is a fantastic program. As a former Head Start parent, working in this program has actually given me an opportunity to give back. I feel that if I can reach just one child, one parent, or one family, then it makes everything worth it. Remember, we're all in this together.
Hello, my name is Monica Hightower. I'm a lead support family resource specialist for the Early Head Start and Head Start program. As a lead FRS, I enroll the children and their families into our program. I work with the family in setting goals and ensuring that they have the necessary resources needed to reach those goals. Also work collaboratively with the parents, ensuring that their children stay healthy. And I do this by communicating information in regards to their well exams, dental exams, and immunizations. And I conduct health screenings on every child that is enrolled into our program. I also assist and support other FRSs when needed. And I chose this as a career because on a personal level, I know the positive impact that Head Start has on the family. And I know this because I am a former Head Start parent. So to sum it all up, I do what I do because on a personal level, I know that Early Head Start and Head Start works.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Lara, and I'm one of the mental health consultants with the Head Start Early Head Start program. I began my journey with this program as a family resource specialist and now as a mental health consultant. So what do? I work closely with you and with their families in the area of social-emotional development and mental wellness. When there are concerns with a student, I work closely with our educational and disabilities consultant to provide you with the strategies to support the student and you have a successful school year. I also work closely with our family resource specialists to continue that support in the home. There are a few other roles as well. We have implemented a coaching program with our Early Head Start family resource specialist and site facilitators, and I have been providing that coaching support. I'm also a member of the Region 10 Crisis Support Team. Why do I do what I do? I love it. We are here with the mission to support the educational and well-being of our students and families. And I love seeing the passion that our teachers and staff show and share when they are in the classroom or engaging with a parent. And I am humbled to have a small role in that. I'm excited that you are part of our amazing program, and I wish you a wonderful school year. Adios.
Hi, my name is Amanda Mlinarich, and I'm a mental health consultant for Head Start Early Head Start. My role as a mental health consultant is to ensure the social-emotional development of all of our children birth to 5. I provide support to our teachers, sharing activities and strategies to help support social-emotional learning in the classroom. When there are concerns with a student's behavior, I work collaboratively with the education and disability consultants to provide strategies for the teachers to try with the hopes that all of our students have a successful school year. I also work closely with our family resource specialists by providing activities to send home to help our parents work on social emotional development at home. I am also available to provide support to our families when there are behavior concerns at home. One of my other roles at Region 10 is ensuring the continued success of our home-based program, providing reflective supervision to our parent educators. I came to Region 10 after spending 10 years working as a play therapist to children and their families who had experienced trauma. I knew early on that I wanted to work with children, and I am happy to continue that work through my role in Head Start and Early Head Start.
Hello, my name is Tina Monus. I am a lead site facilitator for the Early Head Start program. My roles include recruitment, enrollment, the selection process, and tracking attendance. I also support other site facilitators as needed and assist in trainings on new procedures. I was once asked, how did I get involved with working with young children? Well, 27 years ago, I started volunteering at the school my children attended. And soon after, there was a position available in one of the classrooms, so I was hired on. So I have worked with Head Start for the last 26 and a half years, and I have really enjoyed it. I have loved meeting the new families and interacting with the Head Start children that come through our program each year. I also have enjoyed seeing the benefits and the support that this program has provided for our families. I truly believe that this program is a Head Start for our families.
Hi, my name is Alana Parsons. I'm a program coordinator with Head Start and Early Head Start Services. My content area focus is quality assurance. Together with my team, we work on monitoring program data, refining systems, and working for continuous improvement. We help monitor program goals and report out on those to the different content areas and to our leadership team. We also help collect the data to report to the Office of Head Start at the end of each program year. I chose to work with young children. I read something that 80% of brain development is completed by the age of 4. And what a positive impact I could have if I chose to work with those youngest children and give them a great start for future success.
I'm Tina Patterson, and I work for Sherman Early Head Start as a site manager. I'm responsible for making sure that we comply with Head Start performance standards as well as Child Care licensing minimum standards and rules. I also serve as a mentor coach for infant toddler center-based teachers. I assist the teachers with providing activities to meet the children physical, cognitive, and social emotional development while doing so in a safe, fun, loving environment. I came to work for Region 10 because I've always had a personal interest and passion with working with young children. There's something exciting about watching young children learn, grow, and flourish.
My name is Denise Roach. I am one of the family engagement consultants for Head Start and Early Head Start. I work primarily with family resource specialists and site facilitators as they support our families from the time of application until the time that the child enters kindergarten. I have 2 content areas, the first one being ERSI, which is eligibility, recruitment, selection, enrollment, and attendance, and the second one being PFCE, which is parent, family, and community engagement. One of the things that always drew me to Head Start was the fact that they believe parents in being the child's first teacher. And that is something that has always touched my heart. And I just enjoy seeing success in both the parents and the children.
Hi, my name is Tracy Smith, and I'm a disabilities consultant for Head Start and Early Head Start. Some of the things I work on are making sure we're in compliance with the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. I attend ARDs with school districts, and I help teachers in the classroom implement the goals from those ARDs or the accommodations that were decided in the ARD. I also help the education team if we feel that a student might need additional support, getting that documentation together and working on additional strategies. I work with district child find departments for our students that are 3 years old or older. If we feel like when they apply that they might need additional support in the classroom based on a parent or physician recommendation, we'll refer them for an evaluation. And I work with the early childhood intervention services for students that are birth to 3 for students that might need support at that level. I come from 4 generations of teachers, and I've worked with kids forever, as long as I can remember. I started out as a teacher for the preschool program for children with disabilities, and then I became a diagnostician for Child Find in a large district, so I helped get those students services before they started school.
Hi guys, my name is Meg Whittaker. I'm one of the education consultants with Head Start and Early Head Start. What that means for you is I'm your first line of defense in the classroom. I visit classrooms all the time. We work together, brainstorm, come up with ideas to help meet the needs of all your kids. We might lesson plan together, have PLCs, and have team meetings. And those of you that know me already know this, but I also advocate for a lot of social emotional learning. I feel that it is the foundation, it's the cornerstone from where all other learning is able to happen. And that happens to include my 2 favorite things, which are children's literature and conscious discipline. And so you'll see that conscious discipline adds the heart and the brain so that we can learn and use what we've learned. And I also have 2 cats, Meow Meow Kitty and Katerina Kitty. And what I want you to do in your classrooms is to see all children through a lens of love and positivity.
My name is Renata Yarbrough, and I am a Head Start site facilitator for Region 10 in their Head Start program. My job consists of recruitment, enrollment, application process, and tracking attendance, along with many other day-to-day duties. One of the most favorite things I love about my job is that I get to go out into the communities and promote or sell our Head Start program to our communities and to our ISDs. Little secret, I'm a big talker. I love people. And so it makes it so much fun for me to go out and promote the program because I believe in it. I have seen firsthand what the program does for our little ones and for our parents. I have been with Head Start for 16 years and I have enjoyed every bit of it. I first heard about Head Start when I worked in a school district and got the opportunity to see how amazing it was. Thank you so much for wanting to be a part of our program. And I'm going to leave you today with a few quotes from Dr. Seuss that tells you not only how important our little ones are, our parents are, or how important you are. I'm going to read you a few quotes. To our little ones, I would want to share what Dr. Seuss says. Don't give up. I believe in you all. A person's a person, no matter how small. And to our parents, I would love for them to know, today you are you. It's truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. And to you, I leave you today with this. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. Have a good day, and God bless you.